Keep it simple. And the other thing, there's a lot of cues, as you've seen when I just started moving those to heel. What I do with my dogs is the first time I go on top of that heel and I want them to turn and come back, and I hit number one. That's number one level. Just on that momentary. Just when you flip, you watch it turn, something like that. I don't say I'll do it, but you know what it is. How I do that? Check rope out here. Flip, pull the check rope. Flip, pull the check rope. They understand. You're helping them make the right choice with the rope. At the same time, you're putting stimulation on it. You can transition the collar to here. The reason I'll do this, I'll put one up here for my comber here. I'll put one back here for whoa. Stand still. You can learn from a different point of contact easier than you can all this. You just transition this up. And when you're force breaking your dog retreat, once you got him over the buck, we put a rope around here and then it's closed and pinky here. But then you just pinky here and says out and you open your mouth and put the dummy in. When you put the dummy in, put your finger in, it'll be right there. And you can't open his mouth. Hold it. Now when you're getting ready to take it out of there, take the dummy and roll it back and make it open. Don't go pull on it, that's stuck. It's a bad habit. Roll it backwards so that you can, and just tell him you can put the word in there, give. And once you've got him, when he says out, you put it in, he's doing that, you can add the word fetch. Pull on it, when he starts to say ouch, fetch, you put it right in there, and when he gets with his mouth, the toe quits hurting. And it's the same thing, he's turning off stimulation. It's mechanical stimulation, it's electronic stimulation. The big thing is with your dog, you need to be the leader at the top all the time. Not just now and then, all the time. When you're using the cues, whether they're tone or vibration or whistle or stimulation. When I turn my dogs loose, then the first thing I do when I turn them loose, toot-toot, or toot-toot, tap. Just be consistent. Use the cue you want to use, and just be consistent so they understand. You can use vibration for woven. It's just a matter of how you condition the dog to the way you train it. But when you're trying to get a dog to understand, when he comes to that kennel gate and he starts out there, you bang him right in the face. Don't say nose, spay, or nothing. Just bang him in the face. Do it in there. You don't do that very many times. He will quit there. So what you gotta have is the same as walking up to him over there, so that he knows I'm not gonna touch him until he settles down. You get over to the puppy, hold the dog, you just don't touch him. If you like to talk to him, take a bowl of water. You set it down, they don't agree, take it away. But I teach them to say, learn and do things on cue. You notice when I give this thing so good, you don't have to talk to him. When I want to do it, I give him a cue.
I told this guy's going to take care of him. I'm also going to give him.
When I want to stop, I give him a cue too quick. Stop it. So you teach the dog, when I get ready to go hunting, I want something where I'm going to start the dog. Then I do one of two things. I either tap him twice or to go. So you can use 2 toots, 2 taps, but the cue is what they go on. And you want to teach them how to be consistent. You can teach them when they're out there, like on a check rope when he's out there. You can teach them to point is, when I put the tooth and pull in the cue, that's getting turned. That's how you start out with a long check rope. And when you get out there, you can, there's many different cues. Vibration is nothing but a cue. Tone is a cue. You can use your hands as a cue. You can use when you want to heel, I don't need to touch this. He led off on my foot. That's a cue to him. So once we've got them to come, I use the word here. You can use come, you can use whatever you want. I can say here and travel further. But you can use whatever words. But you do the response you want first, and then put a name to it. You don't need to get confused, you get too much going on. So it's easy to give him the cue, heel. Whoa. So you can do, it's got the word. Now what we're going to do is we will use the electronics now to reinforce these known commands. Kennel. The way I do that is a three processes. I do it on a low level, a recognition level, with no distractions. When we're doing the kennel, it goes like this. Button down, stimulation, command. Kennel, still got it down. Enter the kennel, we release it. Won't be but about 2 days when you're standing in front of that kennel and that button goes down, he'll already be going. He's learning how to turn off the stimulation. Number one, this is a very sensitive spot. And the dog, from right here, back, he thinks backwards. His responses are backwards. I had a dog, I wish I'd had it on video because he broke shot and started after a bird and chased him. I was forced from here to those cattails. But when you're training your dog, don't be having this in your pocket and then all of a sudden you need to make a correction. By the time you get it out of your pocket, it's too late, forget it. You need to wait till the next time. When you're training, have your finger on the button now. So the big three things you start with, you do the repetitions until you get it. So when I do the kennel, I'm going to down there low, I'm going to press the button, kennel, and once he enters it, I shut it off. He understands that, he's been through the process. And so we do that on each one. To get him to low, I'll show you how we do that. So that's one. You guys couldn't feel it, but one. That's the whole thing about new today electronics. Really, really can train your dog. No matter how sensitive that dog is, it don't bother him. You can see my dog's scared to death of it. He understands it. I don't beat on him, hammer on him, and yell at him. You just take your time and make sure you do the repetition and association, and repetition, repetition. I all want to talk to him. We're telling him good boy and all this stuff. Let's talk about it. And the other thing is, when he does good, don't just go crazy. You wash out what you do. You want to reward him, do it like his mother. His mother reward him right here. Don't pat his head. I'm going to tell you, I bet you something. No. So, you,
this is mine, right?
He don't like it either. The big thing is, remember, you can't correct him for what he don't know.